But we got kind of it get kind of hard around these parts, man. We on quarantine. My stream is not going through on YouTube, so now I'm gonna have to go over there and change my major thing so that people can get to Gye-Nyame Journey family, because we got to keep this rolling. We can't be playing. You know what I'm saying? Can't be playing. So I'm going to send, I got to decide on whether I'm going to send the family over to the Twitch page or the Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? You two want to play games and I don't know, because it's not showing up on YouTube. I'm not seeing anything on YouTube. So I'm kind of put to the side. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our regular thing about this time. We're going to do our FolkTales for grown folks, because y'all already know without any shadow of a doubt that it's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. There's always something going on. I got new assignments that I got to go and work on, and they kind of put some of the other stuff to the side. So now, my mind is like, boom, how can I solve this problem? And these problems keep us young, right? These problems keep me young. So I'm trying to figure them out. And also, I have discovered, family, that dealing with this gaming community. I'm not a gamer, but I'm doing IRL, and IRL is being allowed into a lot of these gamers' worlds. They are light years ahead, right? I thought I was doing it. These gamers have figured out a system in which they are able not only to communicate with all of the people that watch them game, but they are able to communicate with the world and in some cases make a living. It is incredible. I'm sitting up here, I'm going through the literature, I'm looking at the videos. In the little bit of time I got, and I'm like, well, goddamn, I done fell behind. So I got to catch up, because if I'm going to use this weapon called the internet, I got to be on top of my game. You understand what I'm saying? We got to be on top of our game here at Gye-Nyame Journey, right? So we're going to have to rely on some of our young people to bring us up on game, bring us up to speed, right? So, because I'm just finding out about this thing called Discord, and it's blowing my mind, because like I said, it's because of gamers, you're getting a better stream right now, right? And the gamers is like, well, hey, don't communicate with me on Facebook. Don't communicate with me on Instagram. Don't communicate with me on email. Hit me up on my Discord. I'm like, what Discord? That sound like confusion, little man. What's going on? But it's a whole nother platform that allows you to do a whole lot of stuff, and I'm just finding out about it, and I got to let my community know about it. So I done got my own Discord. I got me a Discord. I got me a server on Discord right now for Gye-Nyame Journey Media, so that we can go on and start doing some building, because not only can they send texts, they can do phone calls, and on top of that, they can send videos, and the shit is free. Absolutely, positively free. And you can set up your chat rooms, you can set up your call rooms, you can set up your video rooms, you can stream your stream over it. Right now, we're posting in the Discord right now. And once I figure it out, I'm going to be able to throw my stream right up in there and actually stream live from it. You know what I'm saying? So, we can have personal content for those people, you know what I'm saying, that are in support of what we're doing. Because daily toasting is a lifestyle. Being a daily toaster is a lifestyle. Being Gye-Nyame Journey is a lifestyle. We're building a culture, right? And I'm learning about new territories. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing like Hannibal, taking the elephants up over the Alps. I'm going to figure that shit out. I'm going to conquer it. And I'm going to use it to our benefit. All right, family. I was supposed to have the Nation Builder meeting tonight, as far as Gye-Nyame Journey, so that we could talk about the next steps. So we're gonna have that tomorrow. So hopefully on Ujamaa or Tribal Quote Day, we're going to be able to have the conversation with you about the next steps for us as far as these festivals that's going to be coming up, because the world has changed. The world has changed, and if we don't keep up with the change that's going on in the world, you can't blame nobody but ourselves. I'm just being very clear and being very honest. If we do not keep up with the changes in the world, it's our fault, because it's written on the wall. A lot of people ain't gonna want to get together, and Sister Navita brought that to my attention. Like, Brother Hatim, we got to come up with a new way. So we're building a new way so that we can make sure that we get the people what they need for our festivals and still be able to get together in a healthy fashion where nobody has to worry about anything. But hold on. I need to type something in because we need to go on and do our folktale. Boom. There we go. So, and I should have had it up, but hey, like I said, we do what we do here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We do it to the best of our ability, right? And in a minute, we will be moving faster. We about 2 days away, and I ain't gonna say 2 days. It's gonna take me about 3 days because I gotta master that system, because that's a whole another computer system that I gotta figure out how to integrate everything and go back in and get my timing and everything together so that I can make sure y'all hear the yawn. I might not be here with y'all too long tonight. So let's get to it. Let's get to it because we got to do it. Let's get to it. All right. So we need to go. And I need to bring you over so that we could go on and get what we need. Let me go on and switch you over. The stinger don't come across pretty good on the other screen. So let me share with you that the book, that stinger mess up the whole goddamn platform. So I'm going to have to go on, and I think I'm going to have to speed it up because the computer was not ready. Spreaker, what happened was that Facebook fell off. Facebook fell all the way off. Facebook, Twitter, all the rest of them, they fell all the way off. And now OBS is reconnecting successfully. Ooh, my man, listen. My man gave me a guarantee. He said, man, Brother Hatim, all you got to do is set it and forget it. All you have to do is set it and forget it. And that's exactly what I did. I'm reconnected. I'm waiting for the stream to get back over to where it needs to be. It's taking a little bit longer than usual. There you go. Alright, so now y'all ain't missed nothing because I seen y'all fall off. So I'm like, cool, let me go and let the family catch up. So this right here is one of the sites that I use, Fables of Aesop. And the folktale for the night is The Mole and His Mother. All right, I am reading from Aesop Fables, complete and original translations from the Greek. Of course, it's written by Aesop, but it's translated by George Fowler Townsend. This is a public domain material, so Gye-Nyame Journey will be coming out with our own version of Aesop Fables. Yes, that's right. With commentary and everything else included. We're not playing. No, we're not. Right? Alright. Because on the internet, you know what? Content is king and queen. And I'm trying to build this empire up. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to use every means because we got young people to support. We got work to do. So, I'm going to read first from this book. And then, after we read from this book, we will go down through some of the different translations, because Fowler Townsend wasn't the only one that did do the translations. And maybe we might get somebody in Gye-Nyame that might want to be like, hey, got a little extra time, I'm going to learn some Greek. And we can translate it for ourselves. Because I got a question. See, this lets you know the mindset of the Greeks. Y'all ready? This is called the mole and his mother. When in fact, in our culture, it would be called the mole and his son. The mole and her son. But because it's a female, they put the male first. You understand what I'm saying? So in our culture, it would be the mole and her son. But in this culture, it would be the mole, because he's a boy, and his mother. Alright? The mole. A mole. And I'm not talking about the mole on your face. I'm talking about the mole, the little blind moles that crawl on the ground that you run over on the expressway. You know, because I know some of y'all do it on purpose. You be seeing them big flabby bellow things out there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be tormenting the damn moles. A mole, a creature blind from birth, once said to his mother, I am sure that I can see, mother. That's what I get. God damn, I did the greatest intro in my life. Y'all missed it again. Nobody sent me a message and like, Brother Hatim, you just talking. As Sister Navita said, you just talking because you got lips. Nobody out there was like, Brother Hatim, we can't hear a damn word that you're saying. We can't hear you. Well, it's cool. Anyway, we're reading from the folktale. Man, I just changed some lives. On Spreaker, I just changed some lives because Spreaker was all the way there. And we started breaking it down because I broke down the digital divide. And now how it's just not with money. How is, you know, with this technology that's coming out. And how these gamers are ahead of the game. And how we need to catch up. And how Brother Hatim is going out there and using some of the same stuff that they're using so that we can use it for nation building. Alright? I know y'all hear the babies in the back because they should be asleep, but they, you know, they think when I get on here I can't hear them because I got on the headphones.
Nobody said that.
It don't matter what you said, but your actions show everything. Alright.
Stop.
The mole and his mother.
Stop.
A mole, a creature blind from birth, once said to his mother, I am sure that I can see, mother. In the desire to prove to him his mistake, his mother placed before him a few grains of frankincense and asked, what is it? The young mole said, it is a pebble. His mother exclaimed, my son, I'm afraid that you are not only blind, but that you have lost your sense of smell. Now, keeping it quick, keeping it simple, keeping it quick and simple. So we have a young man, arrogant, not knowing what seeing is, tells his mother that he can see. The mother wanting to not just put him down like some of us do. Yeah, you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know how some of us get. Now you can't do that, blah, blah, blah. She sets out to give him a test to see if he can actually do this. And some of us as parents, we need to kind of do some of this. You know what I'm saying? We need to go on and kind of heed the wisdom of this mother mole. Because this mother mole didn't just tell her son, oh, you big dummy. You's a big dummy. You big dummy, you can't see. Moles are naturally blind. You big dummy. You're just a big dummy, you can't see. No, she didn't say that. She didn't just blanket told him you can't see and boom, left it at that. What she did was she tested him. She ain't tell him. She tested him. I need you to see. You know what I'm saying? I need you to, and didn't mean to use the word see, but I want you to understand the reality in what you're dealing with. I want you to touch truth for yourself. That's when true learning takes place. When an individual is able to experience truth. Like right now in this system, learning is when you can memorize something or something like that. But learning is when you are able to experience truth, either directly or through others' experience. Where you are able to hear truth and it moves something in you, or you're able to actually tactically touch truth. A lesson is transformed to you. Now, some people can get it by hearing it. Some people can get it by seeing it. Some people can only get it by experiencing it. Some people can do all three. Some people can only do two. Right? Some of us are blessed. Because we all got family members that, you could tell them the stove is hot, but they was always going to try that shit. And this little dude was one of those. The mom said, okay, cool, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to put these 3 pieces of frankincense. So for those that have never seen frankincense is it's like a rock, but it's not actually a rock. I think it's a resin, right? And it feels like a pebble, but when you put it up to your nose, you can smell it. So the mother placed these stones or these frankincense crystals in front of this mole, and the mole she said, what is that I put in front of your face? The mole says, Mom, those are stones. And the mom said, son, not only can you not see, you also cannot smell. Now, family, we have found ourselves in a very similar situation in the world today. As we are running around with this COVID-19 crisis, we had young male moles who could not see running around and telling us that it's stones. Because we're not taking the time to look, we start believing them. This mole didn't even know what seeing was. He just probably ran into some other animals and figured, hey, I got everything that they got. And the mom wanted him to experience the fact that he didn't have it. Unfortunately, we don't have a mom like this in positions of leadership at this point in time. What we have is other male moles who believe they could see. They have been arrogant. This young male, in many ways, was very arrogant and believing in his ability without actually ever having to prove his ability. He's never been in a situation where anybody probably forced him to have to prove his ability. And we have many politicians and many economists and many business people who are being put in situations now that they can't even see that they're fucking with frankincense and not stones. And we're following these people. And they're blind at this point in time. Many of them have always been blind because they have nobody put the stones in front. Nobody put the frankincense in front of them to give them the test. Do you know how to handle yourself in this type of situation? Can you admit? Because we don't go deeper into the story where the mole might even admit that he's blind. But if this boy mole is anything like some of these politicians we got, we already know that he's in denial. He's not, you're wrong. It's stones. Right? It's stones. Family, sometimes we got to heed the advice of those that are older than us. Sometimes we got to heed the advice of those who are more experienced than us. I'm not saying that we have to set our whole life on it, but I'm saying that sometimes we have to yield to wisdom and experience. But let's go down a little bit, because I want y'all to look at this page, because when I give you the folktale of the week, because it's the folktale of the week, and I want you to be able to think on it. I want you to grow from it. I want you to have discussions about it. Right? Because this is what Gye-Nyame Journey is about. It's all about us developing ourselves. It's all about us developing our tribe. And one of the reasons I use the folktales, because the folktales enable us to have conversations around people that are not in our tribe and they won't even understand. Like we can say, oh, it's sort of like the mole and his mother, or the mother, the mole and her son. We can have those discussions and people not even understand what we're talking about, because we're dealing from symbols and images. And they just hearing the words. Oh, they talking about moles and I don't understand what they talking about. What does a bump on your face got to do with what we talking about? I keep telling y'all that these proverbs, these folk tales that we go over are crystallized wisdom. And they're also parts of the language that we are building as Gye-Nyame. Let me say that again. They are also parts of the language that we are building as Gye-Nyame. Alright, hold on. Let's go down a little bit. So, we're going to read, because what I like about this is they have many different definitions for most of them. A young mole insisted he could see, though blind from birth. His mother put some incense before him, and he knew not what it was. Not only blind, but no smell. Nobody would notice imperfections if people did not try to conceal them. We have people trying to conceal the imperfections when it's the imperfections that make us human. When it's the imperfections that make us who we are. See, because usually the stuff that works right, we all cool with that. Most of us, our hearts are beating right. Most of us, the blood is flowing through our veins. You know what I'm saying? The things that are working perfect, right? Because if everything was working perfect, we will all be alike, and this would be a boring ass world. But it's the imperfection in each one of us that allows us to stand out. But when we try to hide it, we not only possibly hurt ourselves, but we can hurt others, especially if we put in leadership positions and we hide our imperfections. I'm perfect. I'm infallible. This is why, like I said, I put out my books. I put out a lot of my books with mistakes. And they ain't even on purpose. It's just mistakes in them. I missed them. And because, like I said, a lot of times when I'm working I am the team. At the point in time, at certain points in time when I did this, I was the team. So I said, shit, this need to go out. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, boom, imperfect. Well, no, it got to be just. It got to be perfect. I got to be just. No, I want other people to be able to look at my books and be like, look, I get the idea of what this brother is trying to say. But then I also understand that if this brother was bold enough to put out a book with mistakes, I know I could put out books. If I know this brother get on here and he stutter on this mic and struggle with words, I can do it. When we are hiding our imperfections, what we are doing, we are robbing the world of who we are. And then we're also convincing other people that they have to be at a certain level of development before they even get out and try to do something. You're just born with it. I've been battling that shit for years. He's just naturally smart. Bullshit. He's just a natural good drunk. Bullshit. There's some work there. It's some work that we ain't been seeing. Many of us want to put on these facades. And in putting on the facade, we chase other people away from what we do. I know what I know, and I talk the way I talk, and I do what I do because I've been doing it and messing up on it for long enough to know how to do it right. I done lost enough money with this streaming and with this podcasting, with this book writing, and with these app building, and I know how to do it right. What have you been bold enough to show your imperfections in so that you can make those mistakes and other people can notice those mistakes and they can see your development as you start doing it in time? Because when you start doing things in time, at first they become uncomfortable. At first it's uneasy. At first it's a struggle. And then people can start seeing your improvements. And your improvements, when you start making them and people know where you started from, it inspires them to move forward. But many of us, we want to come out, we want to be polished, we want to be perfect, and we want to show everybody, like, I want to show it off like I was just born like this. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Not knowing that you robbing the world, you goddamn fool. You're stopping somebody else from showing who they are and showing their imperfections. My whole team is imperfect. And imperfected. And we're not working towards perfection. We're working towards harmony. See, because Brother Hatim could be off key, but Brother Devin will be able to pick it up and bring it back on beat. Brother Devin could be off and Brother Allende could pick it up. Brother Allende could be off and Sister Tracy could pick it up and keep the whole band going. We a jazz symphony. That's what I mean. That's what a tribe does. Right? We fill in those imperfect spaces. Right? That space in between each note. That's what we do. Or we could do like we've been doing and pretend like this little blind mode. We can act like we know something that we don't know. We can act like we at a certain level when we're not. We can act like we got there and it was an easy path and discourage our young people. Let's go to another one. This one, all right, they are the same. Let's go down and see. All right, here we go. Moral. Boast of one thing and you will be found lacking in that and a few other things as well. Boast of one thing and you will be found lacking in that and a few other things as well. So in a sense, it's telling you, hey, be humble. Now, family, I ain't saying not to go on and be proud of what you can do well. But just being proud doesn't mean that you don't have to have some humbleness. I've seen many people that are proud of things that they do, but they're still humble. Let's go down a little bit. This is the Townsend version right here. We got the Samuel Croaxel, the mole and her dam. See, he changed the young mole, snuffed up her nose, and told her damn. Damn, that means mom, I guess. She smelt an odd kind of smell. By and by, oh strange, says she. What a noise there is in my ears, as if 10,000 paper mills were going. A little after, she was at it again. Look, look, look. What is it that I see yonder? It is just like that, the flame of a fiery furnace. To whom the dam replied, Preeti, shall hold your idle tongue, and if you would have us allow you any sense at all, do not affect to show more than nature has given you. Stop fronting. That's how we say it in the street. Stop fronting. Nigga fronting. How many of y'all out there fronting, robbing our community? All right, now, this is what I like about this too. They got this. Hold on. Digo, where you at? Come on now. Where is... See, I can put a sticky note. I ain't gonna put a sticky note. I want my highlighter. Where my highlighter? My highlighter at? Can I get my highlighter? Oh, you ain't gonna give me the highlighter today? Alright, let's go. Let's put a sticky note. You'll put a sticky note. Put a sticky note right here. There you go. Come on. Say bookmark, annotate article, and annotate PDF, annotate screenshot, read later. Sticky note. Where you stick at? Where you at, sticky note? There it go, right there. So we'll come back to this. Here we go. Application. It is wonderful that affectation, that odious quality, should have been always so common and epidemical. Is it epidemical? Since it is, we need to look that word up.
It's epidemical.
Thank you, Sasha. I love having a smart daughter.
I know you do. That sounds fun.
Don't get arrogant. Don't be like this mole. So at Gye-Nyame Journey, we learn together and all that. I love it. Let's go copy. Search Google for that word. There we go. Y'all see that? Y'all see how I did that? That app is called Digo. Eventually I'll be able to put alright, here we go. Dictionary.com, because we had an app. Let's go on and go there and see what they say. I know I could have read it right there, but I want to know how to pronounce it as well, so if I run into it again. And if you run into it, or tomorrow you could be at work and be like, let's see how we would use it. Hold on. Come on. Say it. Epidemic. Oh, it's from, That's epidemical. Oh, epidemical is an old word. So we know an epidemic is, we're going through an epidemical time. There you go. There you go. They be like, we can't look that word up. That's not a real word. It's an old school word. Also, here we go. Here we go. Also, epidemical. And they highlighted the word in there. Dim. Affecting many persons at the same time and spreading from person to person in a locality where the disease is not permanently prevalent. Listen, family, I don't pick these. They just fall right in. Aren't we in an epidemical situation right now? Oh my God. That's incredible. All right. Oh, there we go. There go the highlighter. Go on, highlight that. There we go. Since it is not more disagreeable to others than hurtful to the person that wears it, but by affectation, we aim at being thought to possess some accomplishment which we have not, or as showing what we have in a conceited, ostentatious manner. Woo, they spreading those words thickly. Now, this we may be assured of, that among discerning people, at least, and make qualities that would otherwise pass well enough appear nauseous and fulsome. It is not ridiculous to see an old battered beau put himself to pain, that he may appear to tread firm and walk strong and upright. And upright, that's a question. A man defective in his eyes run against a post rather than confess he wants a guy. Oh, my fault. A man defective in his eyes run against the post rather than confess he wants a guy. And on that is death mistaking everything you say rather than you should suspect he cannot hear. Yet perhaps these things are done every day and imitated in some other affectation by the very people that laugh at them. Stop fronting. We're gonna put that on the thing right there. And those that want to join me on Diggo, we're gonna add you to the group. We're gonna say that right there. You know what I'm saying? Also with that right there, right? With this, I can also do this. Let's go. Add sticky note. Save. Click to reorganize. So I'm going to save this whole page with this. And I'm going to start using this for the newsletter so that we can make sure. Matter of fact, let's go and save this page. So we'll start being able to use these for the newsletter. Add tags. Newsletter. Culture. The Mona's mother. Add a description. Stop fronting. Save. And I'm going to put read later there. Because we're going to come back. Alright. So then we got these other versions. Then we even got also, here go another one. Men labor under many imperfections that nobody would take notice of if they themselves were not over solicitous to conceal them. Many of our imperfections people only notice because we work so hard at hiding them. They become obvious. Stop. Be human. It's okay, brother. It's okay, sister. You know what I'm saying? Be human. Be human. Alright. So I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Because the line is open. I already posted up. Ain't nobody in the line. So we can cut this show short so that I could come and catch y'all early in the morning. Early in the morning. In the morning. When I can catch you. And you can catch me. And we could get together in harmony. Right? So family, I want to thank you for being in the congregation of the mighty, standing in the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. No, Simba, no! Anime, you about to get though. I'm trying to tell you. I just spoke to a spiritual pigeon today. He say be up in there. Keep it up. This is Heart of a Simba production. This has been FolkTales for Grown Folks. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. All right. Hold on before we leave. I want to make sure. Now, family, I usually don't give homework. You already know, I usually don't give homework. But I think that everybody in the tribe needs to. I'm going to get his time to come up. Because this morning we was talking about the stubborn minority when we was going through that article. And I think we're going to read a little bit more of that tomorrow because I want to make sure. I'm going to pin that article to the top along with the quarantine. Now, hopefully some of y'all caught the quarantine TV this morning, right? Because, we had Johnny Sacco, we had The Lost World. I mean, even though it was, it was a talkie, you could have used that to help your child get their weed together. I wasn't at home, so, it is what it is. So, but yeah, so I got that pinned up to the top. So, let's see. It had 183 views. Wow. It won't even tell me what was the reach. Well, I got to go back and look at that. 183 views, huh? Well, consider we played that for 4 hours. Good God. Here we go right here. One comment. And ain't nobody seen nothing. Y'all is like, it's too late. I'm dealing with old folks right now. Alright? What was that this morning? Yeah, FolkTales for grown folks. So what happened? The stream got split? What's going on? I don't know. Oh. So that means the stream was going and then it stopped. So I'm going to have to call about that. I don't know what's going on. Alright. I want to see more. Come on, give me some more. Oh, top 3 reason Byron Allen lost his $20 billion lawsuit. We're going to check that out. We're going to check that out. So I won't have to do as many reposting up. But that's a pretty good article. Go and check it out for yourself. We're going to pull out our markers. We're going to mark it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, this internet is a weapon. We need to learn how to use it. So I'm pulling out as many tools as I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go back and check out the Digo. Nah, I don't want the post details. Now, what we gonna do, family, when I get a computer that's just zooming through this shit, like, with an up-to-date processor, or close to up-to-date processor. Look at this. Good God Almighty. I know y'all like, Brother Tim, you said you was about to go to bed. Hold on. Be patient. I know I sent out the text, so I'm wondering why, where everybody at? Where y'all at? What's going on? Is it somebody having a... No. Oh my God. So, I got to deal with this slowness. I don't have to put y'all through that. But we're going to go over some more. We're going to go back over some more of the that article about the stubborn minority. I'm going to go in and I'm going to pin it to the top. Unfortunately, on the app, it will not allow me to pin it to the top because y'all already know that it's real life here on Gye-Nyame Journey. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. It's real life here on Gye-Nyame Journey. It's real life. Just like with that camera faux pas, right? But we doing it right now. So, let me see. Let's see if it came back up yet. Nope, it's still up. So, family, what we're going to do is we're going to end this stream right now. And I will see you in the morning. Hopefully you got something out of it. Hopefully I brought some value to your life. Right? So now I got to go on and seriously think. Should I continue focusing on YouTube or should I move my channel to where I got more people or a possibility of getting a better stream? I'm gonna think about it. Because I'm thinking about I got the choice to move it between Twitch and Facebook. Now, what I got right now, I got it set up to YouTube, and my stream will go directly to YouTube. But because I started doing the quarantine TV, YouTube started blocking my shit when all of the stuff that I have and they put it on later, right? And I'm like, I don't have to deal with that shit. I shouldn't have to deal with that shit. So y'all don't have to worry about the Twitch or nothing. It will take you to my Twitch, right? You won't have to worry about it because you just go to gnjmedia.live and it will automatically take you there. All right? And, so, and I'm going to do some tests. We're going to see. Either it be Twitch or Facebook, but we'll see. All right? But this is Brother Tim. I am out. And y'all have a great night. Because I don't even think I'm streaming on YouTube right now. I'm kind of hurt. They ain't even let me send a message to YouTube. Alright, YouTube. Y'all playing with people. Playing with people. I'm going to show y'all. But family, we are out.